Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Kingdoms. Huge equipment changes tomorrow. Everyone is being hyped about the new changes that are gonna come in tomorrow. Prediction and expectation, probably a couple of things that you might have missed, and I'm gonna show a couple of extra things that you probably didn't know about. So we're gonna go through all these things in this live stream because I'll be honest, on every chat I go, people are talking about the new equipment updates, how is it gonna be, what are the new changes. I mean, it's really crazy how huge impact this update has upon people. It's definitely a game changer. All these equipment changes that are going to happen in Rise of Kingdoms. And I'm pretty excited as well, especially after I've seen some of the pictures from Facebook, which obviously I'm gonna show them in this live stream, and we're gonna talk about them. Plus, I'm gonna show you a couple of things that you probably missed or you didn't know about them. It's gonna be very exciting. I can't wait for tomorrow. We need new civilization, definitely. Anjing, hello, welcome to the stream. Chef Charlie, Dry Ice, Kerry, Flex, Illusion, Shrouded Chan, 32 Swifty, Mass Money, Muhammad, welcome. Skywalker OG, how are you doing, Skywalker? Chapo, hello. Welcome everyone, welcome to the live stream. Let me just post this on my Discord, let everyone know that live now. Let me see, does it? Yes, finally it does show the correct thumbnail. Freaking finally. How are you, bro? Fauzi, I'm doing alright. Bonday Gaming, hello, how are you? Hey, Ronnie. My mans, can't wait for the update. I've seen this being either a huge success or the death of free-to-play on the field. We will definitely find out tomorrow, but there's a couple of things that I'm pretty sure many of you have missed when you check the pictures from Facebook. So we're gonna go through that as well, because it's really some interesting things that we can discover. Hey Ronnie, how are you? Harry Dougal, I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Suras Agus, welcome. Mohammed SN, welcome my leader in rock. How about that? Yo Ronnie, sup, Twix, hello, welcome. Abdallah, welcome. Box score. Legend Ronnie coming in hot. It's definitely hot in UK, even though it rained a little bit. Ronnie, only 4 types of equipment. Only 4 types of materials. Alphanix. Marcus Howich. Hola, my digital friend. Hope you're doing good. Marcus, welcome to the live stream, brother. Yes, I'm doing quite alright. I'm pretty hyped about these new changes coming in tomorrow. Probably some of you might just not expect all these changes, but I think it's gonna have a huge impact. I'm definitely waiting for it tomorrow. It's definitely gonna be exciting, but let's see how huge impact is this gonna have in the game. What expectation can we have from tomorrow's update, or what can we predict about it? That range, how are you doing? Bryce, Kevin, hey Ronnie, what's up, bro? Everything's fine. Skywalker, you know me, I always miss things. That's what I got you and Drago for. Dry Ice, lover content, Ronnie, keep it up. Dry Ice, thank you very much. Hello, Legend from Indonesia. Hello, welcome to the stream. We want you on our jumper group. I don't do jumper groups. I do apologize. Kaios Lay, hello, how are you doing? William Nakat, hello, Ronnie. You are just awesome. Are you hyped for the update? Oh yes, brother. I'm definitely hyped about the update. It's just JDMO. Hello, Ronnie. Will you talk to me on Discord? Well, of course. Rehegan, how are you doing, brother? Hello, Mr. Smoke Turkey. Evening, Ronnie. How are you doing? Sarif, bro, I want to migrate in your kingdom. You have to talk with the rank force that are actually in charge of the migration. That's Killer and MTSKN from Zero Tolerance. Can the interest from 5152 be changed and modified in the next update? No, you will not be able to change the order of skills on commanders. Hi, how are you? Yoga, I'm fine, thank you very much. BTC Enrique, hello. Legend Ronnie from Mexico, hello. Alright, so this is the old equipment that we have right now that says brutality. And this one has 2 infantry defense, archer defense. I'm not sure that anyone is actually even forging it. You notice that I have 8 blueprints. It's pretty bad, isn't it? Like, I mean, 3 defense or on archers or on infantry. No one is really forging it, because what do you need it for? In the update, they actually even showed us how one of them is going to be changed. So I'm not sure if it's this picture. Oh, I got it right. I can't believe that I got the picture right. So in the picture, they show us before the update, which obviously I already showed you that, and they show us after the update. That's going to be 5.5 defense on this item, which is significantly huge. This is going to be significantly huge. I'm going to put it up a little bit higher, and they're also lowering the materials. So the materials, the way I noticed on the epic and blue items, is going to be lowered by about 30%, 33% to be more precisely. For free-to-play and low spender, this is freaking amazing. That means that we can forge even more equipment, more epic for us. But something they haven't kind of said in the update, they just made it a general thing, is about empowering all the items, right? They just generalize it. They just said that some items, they needed optimization or stuff like that. I don't want to go to the email again. I'm pretty sure it's there. And that is going to involve the legendary. So the legendary items, they're going to get a boost in stats, right? What we notice on sets brutality is 3.5 defense increase. That's 175% boost on the on infantry part. 175% boost. That's freaking huge. Now imagine if, let's say, Shire's Return gets 175% boost in infantry. How much is that? That's gonna be over 10% defense. That's crazy. I don't even want to do the math. It's gonna be like 12-13% defense on Shire's Return. If we go on Shire's Return right now, it has 5% infantry defense. Now you do 175% boost on Shire's Return. That's about 14 or about 13 to 14% infantry defense increase. If one of the legendary items is gonna have such huge stats, that's gonna be a little bit of game breaking. Now, is this something that we are actually expecting or not? Majed, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, brother. Long time no see. How is everyone doing? So what do you think? Christian, how are you doing? They refound the changes. They will refund the extra. Yes, they already mentioned that in the update. So all the extra materials that you actually invested, they will give you back. Flesh, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Firas, welcome everyone. Am I late? No, you're not late. I just started about 10 minutes ago. George Michael, yes, live. And I'm pretty much gonna talk about equipment and all that. So just for some of you who probably tuning in a little bit late on the live stream, this is what we were talking about. We were talking about the changes, because they are only showing us one item. So they are showing us the changes of one item. So Sets Brutality is from 2 defense on infantry is getting 5.5 defense. That's 175% boost. And that's an epic item. Now what I was trying to to say is, if this is going to be like a general thing, that pretty much every item is getting a similar boost, 175, 200, or 150%, or whatever the amount of boost they want to decide on one of the stats, for example, how much is going to be a legendary going to be boosted? So if a legendary is going to be boosted by, let's say, 150% or 175%, that's going to be about 14% stats on either infantry or archers. Or if they want to split it, it's going to be like 9% defense on infantry and probably 9% defense on archers or something like that. That's going to be quite a large amount of stats increased on some of the legendary. And to actually empower that a little bit is, I believe is this image? No. Is this image. Alright, so this image, it's obviously blurred. Because they don't want us to have a heart attack by just noticing the amount of stats on the right side. So if you look on the right side, you probably can't understand anything. I mean, it's a lot of blurred image. But for example, if I zoom this in just a little bit, or maybe just a little bit more, because it's blurred anyway, it's not like I understand much, right? So just the top part. One thing you can notice, that's definitely cavalry. So if you look deep down, there's definitely cavalry boost. The second thing you can notice on this item is that it has 2 stats. And being red kind of tells me that's attack. So let me just take this item out of the way for just a moment. And I'm going to take Cloud Racers, for example. You're noticing that the horse head over there, which is red, and is cavalry attack plus 2%. And on the back is cavalry, it's archer. Well, in this situation is archer. If I bring back the image, it's obviously, you can tell that it's cavalry attack, and by the amount of blood that is behind it, you can tell that it's 2 digits, meaning that it's over 10% on cav attack increase, and this is obviously a legendary. The second boost that you can tell on the item is definitely going to be infantry, and that's for health because it's green. And the third one is obviously archer attack because it's red. This is the 3 things that you can actually decipher from this item. So cavalry attack plus 10 or even more attack. Then is the second thing that you probably missed on this item. So I'm going to bring it a little bit down, which obviously is blurred. And what can you tell from this? This is going to be a 6-piece special set, legendary. Obviously, being legendary is going to have to give quite some boosts, right? To actually make it worth it, because you're forging freaking legendary. If you're forging 6 legendary, that's going to actually have to mean something. Is that going to be a lot or is that gonna be too much? We're gonna find out in the update. But set bonus with actually 6, that's gonna be pretty sick. So I'm just gonna take this out for just a moment and we're gonna go to our set. So what do we have? We have the revival and we have the forest. So you can tell the set effect, you can tell that that's also a set effect. We have the harvester set, so don't really have anything really crazy. We have the Windswept, which we have only 2 pieces available. So you can tell what it says over here, that that's going to be the set effect on the legendary. So if I bring back, you're noticing set effect, and that's going to be 3 bonuses. If it's 3 bonuses, it's guaranteed that this legendary weapon is going to be part of a 6 legendary set. So how crazy is that? Cavs attack, infantry health, archer attack. Double this digit percentage. Maybe 5.5. I doubt it. Legendary with 5.5, I really doubt it. Hi from Germany. Hello, welcome to the stream, and everyone else, welcome to the stream. Glory FK, I just got home in time for this. I'm not gonna read the rest. Good for you, Glory. Good for you. 10% infantry health will be RIP. Detective Ronnie in the house. 6 set of legendary equipment. I got tier 6. I sent you on Discord my name. Alright, brother. For sure will be too much. The mega whales will be happy. It's kind of scares me because with the amount of bonuses that probably the legendary items will give, I have a feeling that Attila Takeda might have a comeback in rallies. Because when you stack so many stats, right? When you stack so much, in the end, they gotta mean something. So Attila Takeda might just have a comeback on rallying. They keep adding more stuff to the game, but they can't improve servers. Light versus Darkness, KVK, it's so bad at runes. Roswell, how are you doing? Hello, welcome. Ronnie, will you be in Kingdom 1415 for a long time? I don't have reasons to migrate. Yes, I'm staying here in 1415. Did you test your Chandra with Attila? I don't have Attila on that account. Glocker, how are you doing? Hey, Ronnie. I've just been zeroed in KVK. Yeah, that's amazing. No, it's not. I feel sorry for you, brother. If you got zeroed, it sucks. Should have just sealed. Been half away for the coin. Hope it will be easier for the rest. No, the legendary items will not get reduced value. The legendary items will cost the same. MD, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. With this kind of bonuses, T6 is coming earlier. I'm pretty scared the amount of bonuses the legendary items will be able to give, to be honest. Yo, legend, new equipment looks sick. I think I won't be rallies anymore, since there will be big difference between free-to-play and pay-to-win. That might be a thing. I think pay-to-win players, if they will actually have so many legendary items forged, they might just be able to swarm flags without even needing a rally. Zarito, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. Very soon my cavalry can ride tanks as equipment. Oliver Brown, hi Ronnie, where are you from? I'm from Romania, I live in UK. I feel the opposite. Attila is too strong because he got already a lot of stats. I think the rest will benefit of those equipment more. Well, Attila Takeda is strong because nobody dares to swarm them. I mean, you can take them down with a swarm, but how many people will just fill up their hospitals by just swarming down a rally? Especially if the rally gets reinforcements. Attila Takeda, I mean, that's devastating. If you use VIP tokens when my VIP is already maxed, will they carry over? Yes, Tom Fay, they carry over. Do not worry, you didn't lost those VIP points. They will all carry forward, they will add up. So when the next VIP is going to be released, you're going to notice that all your VIP is going to be there, or you'll probably have the next VIP already. Attila Takeda still must have for cavalry players, even free to play. Jigs for field battles, Attila Takeda, they're still doing amazing. Glory FK, oh my god, right now I have amazing cav equipment. Dark Lord Vanguard said, Abyssal Visage, Isis Sufferance, and Wife's Boots. Hope they don't nerf any of those. I don't think they will nerf, I actually think they will increase the stats. And the reason I think they are increasing the stats is like I already showed on the purple equipment, which is I think is here. So they're already showing on this purple equipment. Hold on. They're already showing on this purple equipment before and after. So equipment is getting a boost. The blues, the purple, and probably some of the green ones, they are getting a boost, increase. Meaning that the legendary will also get a boost. Because right now, when you forge legendary, you don't really feel special by having legendary items. That is the reality, right? So how can someone who's spending a lot of money get a difference? So definitely they will have to boost the legendary as well. But they are boosting the epics and they are boosting the blues as well. But I just have a small fear over there because the legendary might just get a too large boost. And on this image that I have over here, and I have this image for a very long time, this is where you can actually see most of the equipment that will probably be introduced on the next update. Probably should have cut this picture in a couple of places. Alright, this is a much longer picture. Yeah, it's all the way. So there's a couple of items that we already have seen in the update, and they are in this picture. So all these items, they are in the game for a very long time. So if I zoom this in a little bit, you're already noticing the sword that we already have in this picture. Let me just make this smaller now. All right. Nope, it's this one. And there's a couple of very interesting items that we have. There's a couple of very interesting items that we have already seen in the game. We already know about the coin, we already know about the pendant, we already know about the sacred grips, we already know about the trial of the lost kingdom, but there's a couple of accessories that we actually met in Golden Kingdom. Now, will this item be the similar in effect or special effects or whatever bonuses they will give as they are those in the Golden Kingdom? That's going to be the real question, because this is like the Fragnic Tactics, like the book, that's Bounds of Glory or Horn of Glory or whatever, that gives you health. The ring with the ruby on the top is the one that gives you 30% chance to cast the active skill again, and then the red necklace next to the ring is the one that reduces 300 rage after an active skill on your opponent or on your target. So this is going to be very interesting. Is some of these accessories is going to be the same of the items in the Golden Kingdom. Now, how about that? Is this actually going to be the same? The Fragnic Tactics is going to be a very interesting item. He doesn't have anything gold on him, so I believe that this might just be blue or epic. And in the Golden Kingdom, it gives 1% health every 30 seconds after entering the battle. Meaning that in a murder ball, this might just have a very nice and good significance. They will have to boost Pendant to 20% skill damage bonus, so my Edward can still be usable. I dismantle most of my equipment on other marches. Tomorrow I'll try to forge one single set of legendary equipment. Wish me luck. Well, I hope they will give you the blueprints as well. Do you think it's worth to craft the Lane's amulet yet, or should I wait for the update first? If you craft the Lane's amulet now, after the update you will just get the difference on the materials. The legendary equipment that shows was already predicted long ago. Ronnie, that I've been zeroed. Should I recover? You can definitely recover, brother. If you have noticed, many of these are used in Golden Kingdom boost cards we get. Yes, I did notice that. You see your Peter Sickle? Yes, they removed it from the game. I hope it's not going to be I don't think it's going to be introduced again. I think they noticed that it's not really worth it. We have the Golden Age, we have the Revival set, all the Revival set. So what we're missing from the Revival set is just the pants. The Silent Trial and the Lane's Amulet is over there. We are also having the flag, which in Golden Kingdom, this flag increases all damage of your troops by 3%, if I'm correct. Now, if this accessory is actually going to do that, increasing the damage of all your troops or increasing all damage by 3%, that's going to be an amazing accessory. What more are they we can recognize from the Golden Kingdom? The hammer. The hammer in the Golden Kingdom, it gives you a 10% chance to deal 1000 damage factor. Now, how about that? If you forge an accessory that can actually give you 10% chance to do 1000 damage factor, wouldn't that be an amazing accessory to have? Imagine 5 marchers with 5 accessories. Imagine you have Alex as well in there. You have Elcid, and who else? Artemisia has a chance. You have all these commanders with trinkets. I mean, you can pretty much kill something before you even pop skills. That's gonna be an interesting match. And if I'm correct, this dagger was granting the front row troops attack. That helmet was granting 20% chance for 100 rage, right? Yeah, all your marches. 20% chance for 100 rage. It's definitely very, very interesting. A lot of cool stuff that might just be introduced tomorrow. Ronnie, do you think they will introduce debuffing items? You know, they don't consider the items debuff. They consider those as buffs as well. For some reason. It's just different type of buff with negative stats or something like that. That's the way they consider it. Reducing enemy health in a short range to make support commanders a thing. Yeah, that might be very interesting if they will introduce that. Cataloni, Regeroni, hello. I have a lot of feathers. Do I use them to craft iced saffrons or wait for the update? Cataloni, if you craft the iced saffrons, after the update, the iced saffrons will have a different value, meaning that you will need different equipment to forge it. And the difference from it that you actually used will be granted to you into crates. So you can definitely forge it before the update. But to get another march, 6 marches, I doubt they will add that one. No, I mean, Golden Kingdom is Golden Kingdom, but some of the benefits from these items that was happening in the Golden Kingdom can be very double and added in our game. What if they do legendary version of Savage Totem, 50% barbarian damage? That can be a thing as well. That will be crazy. A Savage Totem with 50% barbarian damage. Hammer will be better than coin if the stats are of Golden Kingdom. We have that on Golden Kingdom, 6 marches. I know we have that on Golden Kingdom, but that's not gonna happen in the game. Totters, I'm alright, thanks for asking. That brown leg pair is coming. That was in the photo. I suppose so. James NG, do you think we should dismantle our blue equipment or hope we can craft the new purple or even gold equipment? I would only suggest to dismantle items that you don't need. That's exactly what I said in the video. Items that you don't need, you can dismantle them because you'll get the materials they are taking away, you'll get them in crates. If you don't dismantle them, after the update, you're going to get the difference from those materials, and then you can keep the material. You can keep the item. They don't give a thing about archers. You never know. You never know what they might introduce in the next update. First time seeing Baba livestream. Fortnite Forever. I didn't know Baba is live streaming. 90% attack bonus on full 6 legendary set bonus. I don't know where you got that from, but that's insane. Ronnie, Richard Barca is good, maybe for Sunset Canyon. And Kate, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Can you see the full one step swept in the top left? The full windswept. Yep. This is the 4 pieces. This is the full windswept on the top. So we only have the gloves and the boots. We're gonna get a chest piece and a helmet from the windswept. I'm not sure if that's gonna be a good choice, especially for Cavs, because we have pretty good chest pieces. We have the revival chest plates, and we have the Dark Lord's blessings, I believe. So we have those 2 chests for Cavs. I don't think this chest piece is gonna make a difference. And then as part of the helmet, we have the one from Ceroli, the war helm. So yeah, we'll have to see what stats they're gonna add in. What's gonna be the difference on the YSM set. Hello, Isaac. Hello. Hi, Ronnie. Is Artemisia 5511 better than Herman? Oh, definitely. A 5-5 Artemisia? Definitely better than Herman. The Respectful Guy. Hello, welcome to the stream. These pictures were extracted from APK files, and in that times, Golden Kingdom wasn't introduced. So the person who extracted them thought these were equipment, which I think it's not. Very possible. You can be very right about this as well. This might just not be all equipment, but how much of it we do have it in the game already? How much? Almost most of what you see in here, we already have it in the game, right? There's already equipment that we have in the game. So how can this possibly not be equipment? They just use the same items for Golden Kingdom. Cataloni, thank you very much for becoming a member to the channel. Now you can use some of the special emojis in the super chat. On the top right, the helmet. Which one? Oh, you're talking about the war helm. Right. This is it about these items. Looking pretty amazing. So someone said they're not giving, they don't care about archers. We have a crossbow over there and we have a bow on the bottom. So that's a very possible 2 items chance that they will introduce specifically for archers. And they kind of look legendary as well, or one can be epic and one legendary. They will take care of archers as well. There's gonna be plenty of equipment. The way they mentioned in the update, there's gonna be plenty of equipment for everyone. Welcome, Cantaloni. Very excited for this update. Everyone is very excited. Oh, you have emojis? You didn't even see Glory FK. Come on, bro. You know what? This is for you. Didn't even see my emojis. Are all this going to be craftable in the update tomorrow? Very possible. Very possible that this is gonna be items that will be craftable tomorrow. It's alright, bro. No worries. I think there was another picture on Facebook where they actually showed another pair of boots that it was in that picture, but I just didn't took that picture. I didn't save that one anyway. So how many people is hyped for tomorrow's update to actually for some possible legendaries? And there's also something that you can take from this picture, which I also didn't say it, is the material cost. So you're probably not noticing this. Let me just, I'm gonna zoom in the picture a little bit again. All right. So you're probably not noticing, but from what I see, it's 60, 60, and 60. That's the numbers that I'm deciphering from this blurred picture that I see over here. So this weapon might just cost 180 legendary. So this is something that you also probably might have missed. Archers are too rallish role, so their equipment is either powerful or just okay. I'm expecting the Iron's Choice to have a buff as well. The equipment update is pretty dope. Oh yes, it is. And all the players that have actually forged a lot of epics and blues, they will get a lot of reimbursements. I can't wait for the update. I can't wait as well. You hyped me up, but I have no equipment materials. Maybe I'll be able to craft Silent Trial and Amulet. Why haven't you gone into Photoshop yet and deblurred the picture? I tried, but it just doesn't work. Do you think one of these new equipment will be a reward from the new KVK? I'm not sure they're actually planning to do that, to reward the KVK as equipment. I will craft trials for my YSG. And kid, if they're actually increasing the stats as much as I'm hoping for, I have 3 blueprints. So let me just take this off for a moment. Look at that. I have 3 blueprints on my trials return. So if they're increasing the stats as much as I'm hoping for, definitely I'm gonna do one as well. So going on to my items and on my equipment, every single epic that I have in my inventory, the difference of materials that I actually spent on forging them, I will get them as level 4 material choice chest. It's same for all the blue ones that will get adjusted. So all the epics and all the blue ones that will get adjusted, you'll get materials choice chest back. I'm not sure if the green ones will, but even if the green ones will, I have a freaking lot of equipment. Now imagine once I get all those material boxes, I mean, I can pretty much choose and actually start forging some legendaries. I'm gonna do that depending on the stats that they will actually add on some of the legendary. I will craft Shio. So say I have 4k feathers, so it's best to use them all before update. You can't have 4k feathers. You can only use them before update if you have something either epic or blue that you need. So don't just forge things that you don't need. And the feathers after the update will be converted in the only 4 items that will be left. Let me just show you which one. Dog, shut up. Butch. Butch, shut up. Alright, let me see where I can put this item. Equipment, open. Okay. So this is the only 4 items that will have them after the update. So you will not have all the 7 ones that we have. We'll only have 4 after the update. It's gonna be the leather, the stone, the bones, and the wood. Not sure why. But yeah, feathers will be gone. So all the feathers, they will give you material choice chest from all the feathers that you have. Or if you plan to forge an item that costs feathers now, that's also good, because you'll just be reimbursed the difference because all the epic and blue will get reduced in cost of materials. You'll just get the difference, and then you'll just have the item. And if the item is getting empowered, then you're also gonna keep the item. So how about that? Pretty amazing. Can we see the dog? Now you can't see the dog. Now someone just got home. Is Genghis Khan and Alex a good combo for open field? It's decent. Good to make and have, which are going to be replaced by chose chest. Well, I already showed you. Ronnie, I have a Max, Richard, Alex, Charles, YSG. Oh my god, you're gonna tell me all the commanders, Psycho? In my 20k VK, what should my murder ball should be look like? Well, Alcid, YSG, Mina Double C, Richard, Alex, Saladin Khan, and Charles with John of Arc or Sansu. I suppose that's kind of the best way you can go with. Are they going to buff the legendaries? Oh, definitely. They will definitely going to buff the legendaries. Do you have a Chihuahua? No, it's not a Chihuahua. Take screenshot of your materials. Definitely. Don't trust Lilith will do this right. I think that dog's name is Seth's brutality stats going to change? Or do you have to make a new one? I suppose, and that kind of makes sense, that after the update, for example, I'm gonna take some of my items that I have them forged. So let's say after the update, the Expedition Warhelm is gonna get 1%. I'm just saying 1% cav defense. Well, basically, the special talent is not gonna be changed at all, because 30% out of 5% is 1.5 anyway. So it's still gonna be 6.5, right? But for example, if we take the infantry, let's say this is on infantry. The Grease of the Exile. Let's say the Grease of the Exile will get a boost in defense, 1% defense. After the update, if Grease of the Exile will have 4% infantry defense, the special talent will also go to 1.5. So you're basically gaining a lot of defense from the Grease of the Exile. If they get, I'm not sure which items are getting boosted. I'm just giving you examples. You look at the Staff of the Lost, Archer defense and infantry defense, 5% plus 1.5. Now, if these ones they get anything enhanced, 1%, is definitely the special talent will also go up to 2% because 6% and 30% out of that is 2%. On the epic ones, the epic ones will definitely get a boost as well. I'm not sure if the blue items will get a boost, but what I believe is that the epic ones, because for example, I'm looking at Queen's Soul, right? Infantry attack 4%. I mean, isn't that a little bit low for an epic to just boost one type of troops? It does give a general a lot of stats because it gives archers as well, but don't really use infantry and archers together, right? You just use infantry or you just use archers. So they'll definitely boost one of the stats. This is what I'm expecting, that one of the stats is actually being boosted on most of the epics. Now the crazy part is if Iced Sufferance is getting a boost. Because, I mean, this one is already just boosting one type of troops, which is kind of the only epic that does it. There's no other epic that gives two type of stats to the same type of troop. So if this one is going to get a boost, obviously the special talent will go higher, meaning that Cavs are going to get even a higher boost. I'm also expecting Cloud Racers to get a boost, because right now it's so weak for the materials that you spend. It's definitely going to get a boost. I'm not sure if the Karak Humility will get a boost, because right now it's pretty good and it's quite a lot of stats. The Lane's Amulet and the Silent Trial, I'm expecting them to be tuned down a little bit in materials. So material cost wise, meaning that we will get some materials back. And I'm also expecting Trial of the Lost Kingdom to go up in stats. I'm not sure if Cav defense or the same stats, but higher. It definitely needs to give a lot more stats. That's for sure. So Silent Trial will definitely gonna, let's say 160, 30% of 160 materials. That's about 32, that's about 48 materials from each trinket that I should get back. If that's going to be the situation, that's going to be a lot of materials. Plus the other epics and blue items. I'll make a whole lot of materials. The Golden Age, on the other hand, kind of needs a little bit of a touch. Because unless you do this for archers, for infantry, it's not really a good choice. And neither for Cavs, is definitely not worth it for Cavs. I'm not sure if they're going to touch the Golden Age or not. That's definitely going to be interesting. What do you think they will do with the stupid coin? The stupid coin is going to be a stupid coin after the update. Will the lucky coin get buffed as well? Very possible. I'm actually expecting that the coin to be buffed. I have two of them. I'm expecting it to get a buff. I'm expecting the shield to go to close to 1,000 damage factor, absorbing close to 1,000 damage factor. This is my expectation, because on any legendaries, they are not reducing the material cost. So for these materials, this accessory is kind of rubbish, to be honest. This one is worth it, 5% skill damage. They're probably going to tune it up as well, probably to 10%. Things can happen, trust me. But I'm also expecting that the coin will go up to 800, maybe 1,000 damage factor absorbing. So you can actually feel a tiny bit of a difference when this shield goes in. Max, Legend Ronnie, from how many continents can kingdoms fall into 1 KVK? From how many continents? Well, it all depends on the age of the kingdoms. That's how it's all happening. How the heck people can beat an OP Attila Takeda in field battles with good equipment without swerving the Attila Takeda? Can you give me like the best marchers to counter Attila Takeda? You need infantry to counter Attila Takeda. Asmaya, it's not like the best marchers. You need infantry. Or Saladin Takeda. Saladin Takeda does pretty good against Attila Takeda. Genghis and Saladin as well. Or Saladin and Genghis. And kit, I have two as well. Would have taken 4 years to craft it. Can't beat Attila Takeda, just surrender. You see, Flash says it all. Just give up. Does the coin have an effect? Like, does it show shield when fighting? No, it doesn't have any special effect. Yorma UNESCO, I see a lot of items with mixed attributes. I think the commanders with leadership will be buffed somehow. I doubt it. For a free-to-play, what good Garrison could you have in KVK 3? For a free-to-play, shield. That's the best Garrison you can have in KVK 3. Just don't take rallies. I dismantled Abyssal Helmet twice. Is there any way I can get it back? Arsaf, I believe that they will introduce a lot of ways how we can get equipment and blueprints after the update. So stay tuned for the update. I'm pretty sure that you will be able to get some of the blueprints that we are not able to get right now. And there's going to be ways for all of them. Will you make another video about best equipment to forge after the update? I'll definitely. There's gonna be a couple of guides regarding the update. I'm not sure if everything is gonna fit in one update, in one guide. I'm sorry, after the update. So I would say that there's gonna be a couple of them. Probably, I'm gonna have to classify them like Cavs, Infantry, and Archers, something like that, because the amount of items and the amount of equipment they plan to introduce after the update, that's going to be huge. For example, this is going to be very interesting because this is a super useless pair of pants, Ash of the Dawn, and I already have a blueprint. How much will they boost these ones? And then is the Eternal Night, which I already have 3 blueprints as well, which obviously is again super useless. So how much will this be boosted? Some of the legendaries. After that is Iron's Choice, right? Which is 8% attack. This is gonna need to get a boost as well. So they're either gonna boost the 8% attack. I'm expecting maybe 14% attack, or they will just add another attribute. And that will really suck if they add another attribute. I just hope they boost the attack. Then you have Sacred Grips, which again, it's so about forging it. Imagine, just imagine, right? Because now we can compare. This is going to be very interesting. Because now we can actually compare. So we have the Seth's Brutality, right? Before update and after the update. 5.5 defense on Seth's Brutality. Now imagine that this is legendary and already has 5 defense. How much is this going to go up? Because it has to be better than an epic, right? I mean, you can't actually have a legendary that it's actually less than an epic. That would be hilarious. Everyone will probably laugh. So how much this legendary is going to go up to be, you know, obviously much better than the epic. Think about that. So definitely most of the legendary will have a boost. They're definitely going to get a boost. I was happy that finally the only difference between my rally and pay to win rally is VIP 17 and Silent Trial. Now with the new equipment, I hope I can still rally Barbarian Force. And that's pretty funny, bro. Listen, the Barbarian Force, they're definitely gonna know you. Out of the subject, shall I save the resources I have for KVK 1 after 10 days or keep pushing for City Hall 25? Save resources for KVK. If you plan to do field battles, you'll definitely need them. Do you suggest to dismantle equipment? No, only equipment that you actually don't need. That's the only equipment that I would suggest you should dismantle. And the second thing you want to pay attention to is if the equipment have these 4 materials or not. If they have the other 3, then it's worth it to dismantle it, because you'll just get boxes after. Or you can wait for the update and you can dismantle it after. It's entirely your choice. So after the update, this is the 4 materials that we're only going to have. There's not going to be any other materials. The other 3 are going, and that's the ones that we're actually going to get those chests where we can actually choose the materials from. So for example, I'm just going to give you an example. If you dismantle the Abyssal Visage, the crystals, all the crystals, after the update, you'll get them as materials choice chest. But the stones and the bones, they're still going to remain after the updates. Those ones, they will not be turned into materials choice chest. But the crystals, I can take, for example, Iced Sufferance. So if you dismantle an Iced Sufferance, right, the letter is still going to remain after the update. So all the silk and all the feathers, they're going to be transformed into materials choice chest. If you dismantle Dark Lord's Blessings, for example, stone and leather is going to remain, so they have no reason to transform them into materials choice chest, but the feathers are going away, so they're definitely going to give you materials choice chest. Is the crystals, is the feathers, and the silk. Yeah, those 3 materials are going away. So if you have a Shadow Legion Retribution and you dismantle it, the the silk and the feathers, you're gonna get them as materials choices. This is gonna be interesting. How much they're gonna boost the Shadow's Legion Retribution? Because Shadow's Legion Retribution, I mean, that is a huge boost for mix of troops attack on all three main troops in Rise of Kingdoms. How much is this gonna get boosted? 10% attack on caps, 10% attack on infantry, 10% attack on archers. Take that. Kaboom. 30% attack. 5 endgame cav marchers versus 5 endgame infantry marchers. Who wins? Me. Should we dismantle some equipment before the update? I already talked about that. Hope you are right about that. Will be way easier to get blueprints and materials free to play low spender dream. Will definitely be that way, but legendary will definitely make a difference. This is going to be the thing about the new update. So we will be able to forge blue items and epic items easier, and they will have more significant stats. But also the legendary, if you manage to craft or forge any of the legendary, they will have a significant as well, meaning that their stats will mean something. Either you get it with the special talent or not. What are the most accurate? Are they outside the bounds? What? And Kate, I don't even have 15 out of 30 blueprints fragments of Shadow Legion Retribution. I barely have 21. Do whatever you want with it. Sounds like you don't even have time to play it. You have 8 million action points on farm? I don't believe that. So why there is no new epic commanders? I haven't played game for like 9 months. There is like 100 new legendary commanders. Roosevelt, I have no freaking idea, bro. They said next year. RIP for the free-to-play who only have epic equipment. Why is that? That's actually good, whoever has only epic equipment, because we are the ones that get reimbursed. So everyone who has epic equipment and blue equipment, we are the ones that getting reimbursed on the cost, because they are reducing the cost on epics and blues, which is the elite and the epic. Yeah, the elite, not the blues. I like to call them blue because they are blue. I mean, it's easier. Anyway, so the cost of all this equipment is getting reduced and we just get the difference. But the legendary ones, they only get boosted in stats. So how is wrong for whoever has epics? There's nothing wrong. We're just going to get a bunch of materials back and we're just going to force some legendaries. The ones that have, the players that just have legendaries, they will just have to enjoy the boost on the stats on the legendary. So nothing wrong in that. Do you think the new bundle geared up will give more materials than hammer and anvil? So regarding the new bundle, the geared up bundle, this is what I believe about that bundle. Why isn't it showing it? There's nothing there. The reason of the geared up bundle is the equipment chest. I don't believe there's going to be a lot of ways how you can actually get these keys for the equipment chest, and the geared up bundle will definitely going to give a significant amount of keys. That's going to be my expectation for actually introducing that geared up bundle. And this is something another very interesting that you can notice. We get a free one. So we can actually, as free-to-play, low spenders, whatever you are, you will be able to have a taste of it. So we do get free ones. This can concern me about two things. One, a couple of keys might not mean anything. So you'll have a very small chance, it's like opening gold keys, a very small chance of actually getting something if you're opening just a couple of keys. Or two, it's gonna have like a weak cooldown, and WTF to that, whenever you're gonna open it, you even forget about it. So that's two things that can actually concern me. You either need to open large amounts to actually feel that you actually get something from that chest, or the cooldown is going to be too long for us and too hard ways to get the keys unless you spend. Yeah, this is the two things that might just happen. But I'm pretty sure that the geared up bundle is going to give keys for this chest. And there's another thing that you probably haven't noticed. VIP 18 hasn't been introduced. It's been a while, right? Since VIP 17 has been introduced. It's kind of everyone is expecting VIP 18 and they haven't. But now they are adding this update with the special equipment chest. Meaning that we might just see an update, or on the next coming updates after this one, we might just see VIP 18, and VIP 18 might just give keys to this equipment chest. How about that? This is things that probably you haven't thought about. I think that reducing the type of materials favorable for free-to-play and low spenders. 7 foot definitely. That's definitely favorable for free-to-plays and low spenders because they will be able to forge more epic items. They will have a higher impact on the battlefield. But in the same time, for spenders, the legendary ones will have a higher impact. Will there be full Windswept after the update? I hope so. And also, have they made changes in Silk Road as well? I believe that the Silk Road changes, they are already implemented. Silver keys still useless. Well, what do you expect? Does the required blueprint fragments will also decrease? That's a good question. I don't think so. They haven't mentioned anything about the fragments. Hello Ronnie, hope you're having a great day. Lord Daknarus, thank you very much. Do you think they will change the crit chance for equipment? You mean lower it for the special talent or increase it? Which one? Or video? I'm not sure, but I believe they just might increase it a tiny bit because it's the update about the equipment and then just lower it back. Did the stream lag for a few seconds? All good now. Probably for you. MD, as long as the new chest doesn't give me maximum sculptures, I'm okay with it, even if it's only white materials. That's a really good one. I know, right? Noble, Max, Woman, and Centurion. KC, hell yeah, I'm gonna jump to VIP 18. Legendaries will be very important. So the free-to-play with elite equipment will get more wrecked than usually, but I think the update is more good than bad. It's definitely more good. It's definitely more good. It's just something to give a more significance for players who are spending. That's the way I see it. To give a more significance on the equipment. Because right now, there's so much legendary that is just literally crap. It's just not worth it. It's like bad items. A lot of legendaries right now, they're just not worth it. Ronnie, I barely got to VIP 15, now saving for 16. Don't hype me for VIP 18. Enjoy my snack. I have a 15 Shiro's blueprint fragment. I have to wait another KVK to get more. Totters, yes. Unless they're gonna add some in this new chest. But I doubt it. I think they will be limited the amount of equipment they can put in one place. Can I join your alliance? You have to talk with the rank 4s that are in charge of migration. I hope it's not a totally pay-to-win chest. I don't think so. I think they will add events so we can get keys. Ronnie, I was watching your Rise of Civilization video yesterday. It was funny. Francis, hello, welcome. Hi Ronnie, hope you're doing well. I have a question. What do you think about Sansa and Joan for players? I think they're pretty decent if you want to have something to buff. Legendary Psycho. Hi Ronnie. Should I spend my gems on YSG Wheel or VIP? You should spend on VIP when you get more than gem. You should only summon YSG on the wheel, and after that just work with universals. I opened 100 chests and not any legendary commander. I'm very lucky. You need to open them all, not one by one. Silas, hey Ronnie, do you think the Vanguard set will be nerfed? Silas, I don't think so. They haven't mentioned anything about it in the update. The only general thing they mention in the update is a general optimization to equipment. So that can include the Vanguard set as well. But I hope they will not do that. What they mentioned mostly in the update was about the elite one and the epic one, and guarantee they will increase the boost on the legendary as well. I hope they will not touch the green ones, but very possible because Vanguard is is kind of very good for its level. I just, yeah, we will see. I mean, if they do a touch on it, they do it. I mean, what more can we do? This is one of the best updates ever. I definitely looking forward as well for this update. What I'm mostly looking forward is the revival set. So I really want to see what the pants is made for. I need the helmet for my Guan Yu. I really hope they're gonna boost the stats. And on the gloves as well, I hope they're gonna boost the stats. That's definitely a couple of things I'm looking forward on this update. Not so much about the legendary items, but I'm looking more for the epic ones. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find ways to work my way around with the epics as well, so I don't need to forge legendaries, or probably not so many legendaries. But in some rare situation, I'll definitely go for some of the legendaries. This might be a little bit OP, this item, because this one is part of a set of 6, and this is, if this is specific for calves or mostly with calf stats, this might just have quite a big impact. Imagine someone with 5 marches of calves and all legendary set on him on the field battle. I mean, Jesus Christ. He's just gonna storm in with everyone. He's just gonna be exactly like, how was it, the Rohirrims when they march into the orcs in the Lord of the Rings. That's pretty much how it's gonna be. If there's gonna be a player with 5 marches of calves, 10 legendaries, obviously, because we're gonna have 2 more cav legendaries, and full legendary equipment on him, he's just gonna storm in everyone. Wow, that, I probably don't want to think or see something like that. Probably should go back to my to the things that I can do for myself. Maybe a Dark Lord's blessing. Be happy with the small things. Savit, I'm about to make Iron's choice in the next Shadow Legion event. Hope they don't decrease the stats. They will increase the stats, not decrease it. Totters, I already answered you. You have to wait for the next KVK. Biker, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Kusunoki Herman or Kusunoki El Cid? Go with Kusunoki Herman, Ricardo. 5111 El Cid is not really that great. Ronnie, I hope they reduce the cost of the coin. No, they will not reduce the cost of the coin. Damn, that's the dream. And kid, I know, right? I mean, imagine. Ronnie, what do you think about only 3 legendary can be equipped on 1 commander? Well, then what's the point of doing sets that contains 6 pieces? Right? Because on this picture, this is the reason I show this picture. On the right down corner, you're not seeing because it's blurred, but this is a set that is made from 6 items. So if you can only put 3 legendary, then what would be the point of having a set made of 6? So it's definitely not going to be the situation. You can definitely put full legendaries on 1 equipment. You know what's another curious thing? And that's going to be really curious because a lot of heavy spenders might just going to go really heavy on this if that's going to be the thing. So where is the picture? No, not this one. Where is it? Is it this one? If you can buy the keys with gems. Now imagine imagine how heavy some players might just go tomorrow after the update if you can charge your account with a lot of gems and you can buy those keys with gems. Think about that. How many players will just go ham on just spending raw gems on keys to just open those chests? Ronnie 6 set, 6% attack, I think. Glory FK must be a little bit more significant than that because it's legendary set, bro. You're forging 6 legendaries. Do you imagine that? There's spenders that probably have 6 legendaries in total. So if you forge a set like that, it needs to be a little bit more significant when you have 6 pieces. Trust me on that. Tomorrow we will find something like that. What's Cavalry attacking my Attila? I'm about 270 something, depending on the rune. Varun, you just use your gems on Car King? Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it to spend gems on those chests. I'm just saying. Their 5 Cav marchers will do nothing if my Dragon Lancer has something to say about it. Iron Rust, if you have tier 1 on the Dragon Lancer, he can you can wave goodbye to all his 5 Cav marchers with full legendary equipment. They won't catch your Dragon Lancer with tier 1. You just pop emojis. What if coins suddenly vanished? There will be chaos. There will be happiness. I will be happy if the coin vanishes and they give me something else with the blueprints. For free to play, it will take 3 lifetimes to forge legendary 6 set. Well, make sure you leave your password to your children so they can pass it on to their children. And I know our 400 million power player will get the legendary set as SAP. He's already has 5 silent trial on his battlefield armies. MD, that's very impressive. Can you please take a second to think for another possible combo? Max Attila and besides Takeda. Thanks for advice. Alex Steele, there's nothing else working, bro. That's it. It's Attila and Takeda. I use Attila and Double C. It works okay, but just for field battles, and that's it. Is it possible to get keys for KVK rewards as well? They might do that in the future. I don't think they have think about everything right now. Tomorrow's update is going to be a game changer. Finally, something to look forward to from an update. Hope they don't make the 3-hour update into 4 and 5. And Kid, I am expecting for the game to go down for more than 3 hours. That's my honest opinion. How will the new chest be opened? With gold keys? There's gonna be special keys. XZ. Did you know you are live streaming? You're already asking me if I know that I'm live streaming. No, I don't know. I'm actually live streaming. Oh my god, guys, I'm live streaming? Oh no, I thought that I'm recording. Oh my god, I was trying to do a guide for tomorrow's update. But now I'm live streaming. Well, you know, that's okay. It's I'm more excited about getting legendary gathering equipment. What a respectful guy. Lilith should put crates of gold sculptures as well. Do you think they'll implement one of these keys as part of the daily objectives? I really doubt about that, to be honest. Gathering is the meta. Oh my god, bro. What dog do you have? It's not. I don't know how to call it. It's all kind. Play Age of Apes. I've seen the game. I've seen the Age of Apes, but no, I can't play those kind of things. Mike Armstrong, Reggeroni, I must say I watched your recent ARC video that you put music over your and I miss getting to hear it. Mike Armstrong, I wasn't yelling at anybody. I was just trying to get people to be paying attention to the ARC game because everyone was just doing random chats, and that's what I was trying to get their attention. What equipment do you get from that chest? We don't know yet. We don't. This is just a picture from Facebook. I don't know which equipment I'm gonna get from that. My younger brother in our kingdom. Take care of him. Do all out open go into select material chests? I don't think so, Westy West. No, I think it's separate. All of them, they are separate. Glory FK, Ronnie, I'm saving at least 10 years worth of speed ups for Attila MG. Wish me luck. Right now I have almost 300 days worth. Well, good luck, brother. Siege may gonna be new meta if they keep giving stats like 80% of Siondeck and 40% from equipment. Yo, Ronnie, just got my Attila to 5451. How much better will be in the field when he's maxed? It depends who you're gonna pair him with. If you pair Attila with Takeda, it's definitely gonna be really good. I think Lilith should pay more tribute to you because you really make this game make sense and explain it really good, and it's really helpful. Alex Steele, thank you very much. But they don't pay any tribute to me. They don't pay me anything. They give me jack shit. This is what they give me. You can see by colors that the new legendary is Cav Attack. Yes, one last Caros. We already talked about that in the live stream. It's definitely Cav Attack. It's held on infantry and is attack on archers. And you can also see that it costs 60, 60, and 60, which is almost 100. I mean, not almost. That's 180 legendary. I mean, that's what I kind of see over here. Because if we look at another weapon from a legendary that we can forge, I mean, we cannot forge it, but we have it in the list. It's 60 and 60, but this is not a piece of a set, right? So it's pretty much making sense. No, it's this picture. It's pretty much making sense that this is going to be 60, 60, and 60, which is going to be 180 legendary materials, which is freaking expensive. And the third thing that you can notice from this, and that this is part of a set. 6 pieces set. That's what you can notice from this. Ronnie, you have max double C. Should you go for Genghis or William? Well, Aman, that's a really good question. If you plan to do small investments, you can go for William 5551, but Genghis is also amazing. It's really something I would advise you to max kill. The best combo is Ronnie Dog and Barca for mixed troops. Heard about Fun Art event? Yes, I did hear about it. Hey, 60k subscribers, still maybe 100k by the end of the year. And Kit, that would be amazing. That would be really amazing. Hey Ronnie, 429 GG. This KVK was really fun fighting against you guys. Hope to see you in future KVKs. Papa Slug, thank you very much. Yes, but just think of how many pieces people are about to get refunded that have a decent amount of equipment already crafted, plus all the pick one chest when they reduced how many different materials. Mike Armstrong, I'm definitely gonna get a whole lot of materials. I already done a little bit the math, and it's gonna be very substantial. I might just go for some legendary, to be honest. How much I spent on the game? A lot more than I want to think about. Ronnie, no more fighting video. There's nothing to fight right now. We have update tomorrow. Ronnie, for rallying, should I expertise Chandra Gupta or work towards Attila Takeda? I have Max Saladin Genghis. I'm not sure why everyone is talking about Chandra Gupta. He's very much rally oriented. I didn't see a lot of potential for him on field battles. You should rather work on William if you want for field battles. What's the story behind the tattoo on your hand? Well, you all know that's the Punisher sign, right? It's pretty much says everything. Update of the year, definitely. Ronnie, see war in Lost Kingdom. I've seen enough war in my own Lost Kingdom. What is the single best equipment before the patch? The single best equipment before the patch? I'm not really sure what you are referring to. Like the single best equipment? Probably the Vanguard for Cavs. I mean, this is the cheapest and that gives the most stats. After that is probably the accessories. Pendant of the Eternal Night, the Lane's Amulet, Silent Trial, the single best equipment. Those pretty much are the best ones. It depends if you're also referring cheap or just the best, because the legendary one, the pendant, the coin, they are great. The coin more in Garrison situation, to tell you the truth. More against the Attila Takeda situation. Iron's Choice, I mean, 8% attack on archers right now, that's very impressive. Imagine if you get this with the special talent, that's gonna be pretty good. After that, that's pretty much about it. Not a whole lot on the weapons. Weapons, I've noticed that they are all so oriented on a mix of troops because they are very expensive and they can't just add a lot of stats, a whole lot of stats for just one type of troops. It will be just way too powerful. So they kind of divided the stats on the weapons on all the type of troops. The best tanky pairings? Might sound crazy, but it depends of what you're referring as tanky. Because Richard is the one that brings troops back, so what more tankiness than that you want? He's just healing a lot. It's upsetting that the Punisher got cancelled on Netflix. It was very, very good. Yes, the respectful guy, I agree with you on that. I did watch the Punisher. I watched all the movies and as well. Just wanted to confirm. Love the Punisher. I think the only thing that could possibly make this update better is a Fort Finder button. Definitely a Fort Finder button. I saw Edward with Alex on the field. Did you ever try that combo? No, Fernando, and I will never try it. The Punisher was amazing. The movie was good too. Definitely, yeah. God, why Lilith not create equipment only for infantry? We might see that after the update. I have a feeling, an extra feeling, that this update might just empower infantry a little bit. This is something that I'm also thinking about it. This update might just empower infantry a little bit. Best AoE ever, William. Hello, Ronnie, away from... You are so funny today. Takeda 5551 good or must be max? Witcher is good enough, but if you plan for the long run to keep using him, then definitely expertise. He's worth it, especially if you plan to put him with Attila. He's amazing. And about Chandra, is he really good with Khan or Mina? Like what you said in your last video. I'm so about Chandra. He definitely needs to be maxed. Not something I would actually look into it, to tell you the truth. I would wait a little bit longer to see if they're actually going to change him or not. Because he's just rally oriented right now. More equipment, good only for calves. That's it. Liantran, that's what we want. More cav equipment. Addis, how are you doing? Free to play best Garrison commanders, tanks. Sansu and Herman, Sansu and Eulji, Sansu and Kusunoki. You think they will add any prints from quests like Abyssal? Very possible, Lord Dagnarus. I'm also expecting that because there's a lot of other equipment that there's no access to it, like you can't forge it, so I'm pretty sure they will correct that mistake as well. You want to see my other accounts? You see them when I do videos. When I do live streams, you see my main account. I do what? Ritik, you rally with Lancelot? Just to tease them. And then go away. Why they hate archers? Not much good equipment for archers till now. Varun, I think that might just change after this update. Would you recommend forge equipments now or after the update? But Sim, I don't think there is a difference if you forge it now or after the update. But if you want to forge it now, I'll probably forge something that costs feathers, crystals, and silk. I mean, some of those materials. We get William Will at Ankid, yes. Ronnie, Genghis Khan. Saladin versus Alex Richard. Who will win? How should I know? It depends on equipment. But Genghis Saladin is pretty solid. I know I took down Alex Richard with Archer, so there's not a problem. What is the silence in Herman? Yes, it's just gonna silence the target for 2 seconds. Can you tell me what do you think about Genghis Khan Ishida? I think that might be very interesting for free to play, but I'm also thinking that Ishida might be interesting with Guan Yu. So Guan Yu Ishida, for example. I cancelled Lancelot Rally when it's on the way. Then we do Lohar emoji. It's really annoying. What is the best cav build for open field combat? You can go onto my Discord. On the left side, you can scroll all the way down and you'll find all the talent trees for all commanders, except integration, and I'm working on it. What's the difference between silence and disable? Well, I think silence is just reducing the ability to use skills, and disable, I think, is just reducing the normal attack. So it's just disabling the ability to probably do normal attack and skill in the same time, because I remember when we had the Lohar's arm training, there was one of the skill that you could have put on Lohar, and it was kinda, even if you're full rage and that disable was going in, it was reducing the ability to do skills as well. So I believe silence just affects the active skill damage, but the disable affects both attack and skill damage. If you look at El Cid, for example, right? El Cid can disable for 1 turn. It's very hard to tell for 1 turn with his primary skill, and disables target normal attack and active skills for 1 second. 1 second is 1 turn, so it's very hard to actually tell if it's actually stopped a skill or not. But if a commander has disabled for 2 or 3 seconds, that's when you can actually tell, because you can see the rage bar on the commander being full and not doing any skill damage. Like I was mentioning, that Lohar's arms training that we had in the past. Our enemies using all Guans in ruins was the best way to counter them. All Guans. Saladin is good, something that reduces skill damage. Archers is also good, but depending which archers. If you overwhelm them, go unused, they just go down. Yeah, I remember an Attila rally against Artemisia. Attila for second stood right there without doing anything. That's disabled. Pretty much, yeah. MD, that's disabled. Roderick Morrison, you have LC'd 5551. Should I use him in the field? And with who? If you don't have good equipment, I don't really believe LC'd might have room on the field. I have decent equipment on my LC, that's why I used him as well for the field. And I needed something for YSG. So if you do plan to use him, you make sure that you have a decent murder ball. Glory FK, Ronnie, what do you think it's better, Feral Nature or Disarm or on Cav Talents? I would go with Feral Nature. I'm confused as Feral Nature helps get skills, so can take down fast, but Disarm just reduce attack by 5%. It reduces attack by up to 20%, Glory FK, not just 5%. And it's only for 2 seconds. And 20% attack for some marches is not really a huge deal or a huge lot. To tell you the truth, probably in the past it was actually meaning something, but now when you have a whole lot of stats, it's not really great. I would go with the Feral Nature. Why do you use LCD? Because I needed something for my YSG. I needed another Archer March on the field. Should I dismantle the material I have that is going out? Why would you want to do that? You don't have to dismantle your materials. The only thing you can do if you have equipment that you don't use. That's something that I would do. If you have equipment that you don't use, like I mentioned in the video, that's something that you want to dismantle. I personally don't really have anything that I don't use. I mean, right now I'm equipped for Sunset Canyon, so I'm looking at the equipment, but this is for Sunset Canyon. That's my Guan Yu is so dope looking, and my Attila is so poor. I don't use Attila on Sunset Canyon. Does Ethelflaed skill Fortress of Mercia, bonus damage 3 units, work on cities and flags? Well, in theory it should, but it's not such a huge bonus that you want to put on cities and flags, Lord Jason. People tried and it's just been proved that it's just not working. I am collecting my universal sculptures for generation 10 commanders. Then I will spend them. Oh my god, you're gonna get bored collecting sculptures. Is Edward 5511 good for a free-to-play? It's decent, it's okay, but he isn't really the type of commanders that you should invest on as free-to-play. You have Cavs and you have Infantry commanders, which are much better. Any of your March attack stats reach 300 as yet. Roderick Morrison, my Attila is a 275 with full buffs, including the Alliance. I believe the Alliance or not. I'm not 100% sure. But I've seen a report, I was at 275% on one of my reports. Not sure if I had the attack one of the Alliance or not. I've definitely had my personal buff, I definitely had Rune, that's for sure. And all the other good stuff. Is it better to have 2 or 3 really strong pairings like Hans Harding, 1 Alex, or 5 marchers? I would go with 2 or 3 really strong one, because your smaller marchers or your weaker marchers will just also fill up your hospital that will just spend your speed ups. So you just have strength in numbers, but in the end it's also gonna trim down your resources and speed ups. But if you have really good marchers on the field, that's gonna be a whole lot story, right? Because you'll do a lot more damage. You're a Cav player and will spin Guan Yu after what I saw from him and maybe pair him with Sun Tzu. Yeah, that's a pretty good choice. Which equipment you plan to dismantle before update, or what you suggest? So I had in plan to dismantle one of my Abyssal Visage, but the problem is I'm not 100% sure if they will add ways to get blueprints after the update. So that was the plan, to dismantle a Dark Lord's Blessing and to dismantle an Abyssal Visage. But if they don't add ways to get the Abyssal Visage anymore, then I don't see why. And since they are also reimbursing the Dark Lord's Blessing, I don't have fragments right now for another Dark Lord's Blessing. That's why I also didn't dismantle one. So I'm pretty much just going to stay put for the next update. I'm just going to make sure that I have all of this mixed one used. And that's pretty much about it. I already done screenshot about my equipment, about my materials and everything that I have. I already took screenshot of all of it. The items that I have, the cost. I should have done more keeps this KVK. A lot of opportunities I would have had. Probably forge another pendant. Was a great chance, which I kind of missed it. Yeah, I'm very close for another Dark Lord's Blessing. 21. The Lane's Amulet as well. I'm probably gonna have to struggle after. I also have 264 of Treasure of the Warrior. I'm very tempted to open them. I just not sure. Will they add more blueprints or more ways to get some different blueprints? That's why I'm a little bit tormented if I should open them or not. But I think I'll just keep them for the update. I was thinking to open them. Yeah, I'll just leave things as they are. Tour Guide the Kraken, how are you doing, brother? Thank you very much for your donation. Welcome to the stream. Attila Takeda is good for Canyon. Check your Canyon report. Good afternoon. I just learned something funny. I have the same name with Baba TC. I didn't know that. Open them, bro. They give materials. I know, MD. Attila Takeda are crazy in Canyon. I got 55k kills using them on corner. MD, what's the point if you're getting a lot of kills with them if you're not actually killing stuff? Open them, bro. They give materials. Hey, Ronnie, I've been using Herman YSG Archer. Our next wheel is Edward. What is Edward usable at? I have almost 50k gems, but I'm close to Castle 25 and T5, so I'm thinking maybe just to unlock him. Lord Dagnarus, that's also what I recommend. Spending on the wheel, just unlock him, bro. That's all you need, really. What should I use with Sansu if I'm free to play? Infantry. What else will you want to use? You should really open all those daily cannon chests or you won't get the materials choice chest after the update. I was thinking about that as well, Amjad, but I'm gonna see if I'm gonna make a mistake or not. I have 70k gems. Should I spend all in Alex Will? I'm not sure why a lot of free-to-play or low spenders want to go spend so many gems in the wheel. Is not worth it. Spend on VIP. You only need to spend on the wheel to summon the commander, or probably just get the first 5 sculptures, and that's it. 10 spins, that's how much you should do at free-to-play low spender. You need to pump up the VIP. Can you migrate to 1945 and play with Indonesian people? I'm not migrating. Legend Ronnie, any advice how to overcome Charles Martel in Canyon in a young kingdom? So far I just avoid ever battling them because they shred all my marchers with counterattack. Mike Armstrong archers, or in the newer kingdom, I don't know, to be honest. I use Edward Tomiris. That's exactly how I beat all the infantry players. With Edward Tomiris, they debuff the infantry and they just melt. But I'm having problems defending. If I put it Saladin primary and Ethelflaed secondary, does Ethelflaed expertise work when I put only Cavs? Well, of course it won't work. Oh, you mean expertise. Let me look. Deals an extra 20% damage to enemy who have been slowed. Of course it works. It doesn't have anything to do with Cavs infantry. This is the one that works with mix of troops. When this commander lead a rally attack, it's increased. When this commander is leading at least 3 different troop types, their damage is increased. Yeah, this is only related to mix of troops. This is the only one. Fortress of Mercia. This one, the Warrior Queen, it can work with anyone. I'm not 100% sure how the counterattack works with Saladin and Ethelflaed. I think it's not very well optimized, because this should actually stack up. And from what I've seen and tested, or where is this one? Counterattack damage taken. It should actually have 40% with Saladin and Ethelflaed. From what I have seen, it's just one of them working if you use Saladin and Ethelflaed. So I'm not sure. I think there's a coding problem. I think they need to look into it. But Newer Kingdom, we just finished our last YSG wheel. Are you and Drago still play together? No, we are in separate kingdoms. Pranish, hey Ronnie, you have max YSG, Genghis Khan, Attila Takeda. Should I go for Edward next for YSG or wait for Chandra? We are on Guan Yu. If you want to go for Chandra, I would rather go for Guan Yu. Edward for your YSG, I think there's better options that you can pair YSG with. You don't really need necessary Edward. AQZ, hello. Ronnie, Luhien, thank you. We are going to get a system message. They are going to postpone the update. Devils, they never done Thursday updates. They never done that. So it's a very high possibility. Also, which would you say is better, 5551 Ethelflaed or level 40 with expertise YG? Oh, 5551 Ethelflaed level 40 with expertise YG or level 50 expertise Herman. That's a very strong decision to make, but Ethelflaed does offer a little bit more protection to YSG. You can definitely try with Ethelflaed, Mike Armstrong. With Herman, it might just work. It's been a while since I used any of them, Ethelflaed and Herman, on the field. Go with Herman. Take a leap of faith. He's Archer. Saladin versus Genghis. Saladin will win for sure. It's busy. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning to you too. Oh, in what kingdom are you now? 1415. QV team is the best. QV? Who's QV? Is Guan usable as 511 for PvP? He's okay. Nothing really crazy. He's definitely okay. Alright, this is turning into commander question again. Tour guide the Kraken. Is it worth the new commanders, my friend? Or need to wait until they test it? Tour guide William is worth it if you're asking us the new commanders from Chandra and William. William is definitely worth it. Chandra is still not very great. I think they need to fix him a little bit. Catalonia, it's our team in rock. QV? Oh, gotcha. If it's your team, then then means your team is the best. Well, everyone's team is the best, right? Does an Imperium kingdom got news before other kingdoms? No, they don't. There's nothing. The only special thing about Imperium kingdom is that they just have a lot of power. Lilith is about to make so much money tomorrow from the equipment bundle. Accident, they definitely will. Because I'm definitely going to have to review the bundle as well. Did you do the road event? No, I haven't. Can't wait for the update. Hope there is a lot more options in equipment. There definitely will be. Alright, well, that's... I was about to end the stream. Tour Guide the Kraken, you are amazing. You are amazing too. Thank you very much for your donation and your support. I was about to end the stream. Now I'm gonna have to stay for a little while. Medal YouTube. Free to play should focus on infantry or cavalry or archers. Infantry or cavs, you should choose from one of those two. Takeda versus William, Andrea M. Takeda versus William. That's a very interesting compare. William is amazing in the group battles. This is one mistake that a lot of players are doing. You need to take him in consideration as in group battles. Glory FK, take care, brother. And Kit. No, don't end it. I'm just online. Gold chests are gonna rain tomorrow. MD, you got it, bro. I'm waiting for the gold chests. I'm sorry. Tour guide, no, you didn't make anything wrong. Don't worry about it. You're fine, bro. Big Daddy Ronnie, who is your favorite gathering commander? Probably Siandiak. Glory FK, nice reminder. You should join your Well Alliance. Well, definitely make sure you're in the main alliance. Let's see. Anything to collect? No, there's no gold chests. People are waiting for tomorrow. Let's see. Just in case you're wondering, cool for the summer, it's not worth it. If you bought it, don't feel bad. It's just $1, £1, but it's just not worth it. I mean, you get silver key, silver star, you get experience. It's a bad joke. Better get Treasure of the Courage. When you get 2 hours of speed ups, you get some nice VIP gems and all that stuff as well. And you get the chance to get legendary sculptures. This is a much better choice for a $1, £1, €1, or whatever. Living Legend, City of Hope, Call of the Ancients, War Machine, Fountain of Wisdom. My god, there's so many bundles. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bundles. Wow. Yeah, we will see tomorrow. Hammer and Anvil. I'm definitely gonna get this one done so I can do the video. Thank you very much again for your donation, tour guide. So tomorrow will be a raining day of gold chests. Very possible. How about Chandragupta? What about him? I've just done a video about him. Tour guy, you are our saver. Catalunya, you're welcome, brother. This unfair for free to play. Mike Armstrong, Ronnie, in your opinion, what is the best thing to spend the currency you get from Lost Canyon? in that shop. Eternal Light, Shadows Return, Blueprints, Random Materials. Alright, so you're talking about the Lost King shop. This is the only thing that I bought. So I didn't have the avatar frame. That's the reason it's empty. Or I think I have it and it doesn't let me buy it again. Anyway, I have the frame. This is the only two things I spend my coins on. So you'll probably notice that I have 800k coins. I'm not buying any of this. It's too expensive. It's waste of coins. This is the only two things that I spend on this shop. All the other stuff, it's way too overpriced. So this is the save up from 3 Lost Kingdoms? Light and Darkness? Or something like that? No. 1, 2? Yeah, this is just the second. Alright. No. Hold on, I have 3 Shadows. That means 3 Light and Darkness. Yeah, it's 3 Light and Darkness. My apologies. Or when did we had the third? I just don't remember. I had one in 245 and I had one here. So when was the third one? Did they add the Lost Canyon in our KVK3 even though it was the older map? I think so. Yeah, probably. So that's how I have 3 Shadows Return, most likely. I never bought any of these because it's not worth it. I was trying to evaluate them. I was looking, I was thinking, but it's just low amount of materials for a large amount of coins. They definitely need to tune down the cost. I would say 75%. Even the stars, they need to tune down everything like 75% if it's actually worth it to buy something. Other than that, it's just not worth it. 3 million experience for 750k coins? I mean, are you kidding me? This is what I saved up in 3k VKs and I'm just spending for 3 million experience? Yeah, just blueprints. Make sure you get the blueprints. Alright, let me just make sure so I can see tour guide when he's typing better. You're in Kingdom 1564 dead for the moment. I'm stuck here, bro. Tour guide, just wait until this kingdom is gonna open. Make sure you talk with Killer or MT SKN from the Zero Alliance. Make sure you talk with them. If not, just contact me privately and we'll sort it out. So you can come join 1415. Our next commander is Leonidas in the MG. So I think you might have missed Attila. Not sure. KVK 3, 4, and 5 for you. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Ankit, yeah. Try move them to new kingdoms. Daniels, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. To move what to new kingdoms? Does the choice chest refund for materials getting retired changes your opinion on that at all? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mike Armstrong. Does the choice chest refund for materials getting retired change? I don't understand the question. What do you think about my 5 open field marches? VWR 777, Attila Takeda, Saladin Khan, Martel YSG, Guan Alex, Konstantin Sansu. That's pretty good marches, but I see you're very much focused on doing a lot of damage. I mean, you have a lot of tankiness in all the marches. That's just solid marches for field battles. Daniels, hello, welcome to the stream. What's the best phone for playing rock? The latest phone that you can get from any company? Why not buy the chest, even if they are expensive? What's the point of saving the coins? Baz, you never know what they're gonna add in the future, bro. That's why I'm saving the coins. I mean, this shop can be updated at any time, right? And if you already have a stock of coins, if they put something really worth it and a lot of it, then 1, if you have the stock of coins, you can use it. 2, It will be more revenue for Lilith, people battling on being on the top spot so they can generate more coins. So it's two things if they actually update the shop and just add more things. What if after the update, this shop gets a rework in blueprints and materials? Have you thought of that? And I already have coins and I can already spend in the shop. You see, it's same thing with the expedition shop. It's always worth it to have some coins. You never know when they rework the shop, either add a new commander or probably add some refresh so you don't have to spend gems, because right now who's actually spending gems to refresh this one? I mean, probably some people do, but they probably just have the gems and that's why they do it. I know people in the past who done it, so I know it's possible. For infantry, which commander should I get first and second as free to play? For infantry, Guan Yu. And if you're in the newer kingdom, then Richard and Alex. They are really strong. Because they are giving you choice chest after the update for materials getting removed. So in reference to the Lost Canyon question, does it change your equivalent on the random chests? That's a really tricky question. I'm not sure if they're going to do that or what they're going to do with those chests. I prefer to just open them. I prefer to open them and I prefer to get the material. Instead of them converting them in some random chests like these ones. You know, compensation chests. Instead of just getting some compensation chests because they are being removed or whatever other reason, I prefer to open them. That's why I open them. That's why I'm still torn about opening the Treasure of the Warrior as well, because they're probably getting a rework. Because right now, if you, let's say, I'm just gonna open 3. Oh my god, I got 3 blueprints. Anyway, you have a chance to get materials that will be removed, right? Some so about opening them all or not before the update. I'll probably think about it tonight before I go to sleep. I spent all day 100 gems in expedition. 90% they get more golden stars. I think it's worth it. Like Baba, he's probably refreshing. Yeah, he's probably doing refreshes all the time. Will they change Ethelflaed for some new commanders? I hope so. I mean, it's quite a long time since we have her. Also, new equipment from keeps, and yeah, that's very possible. We should get blueprints from killing barbarians and from killing the minions from balls and keeps. That would be nice. How much you think the passport price will drop to? They will not drop the passport prices. They already announced that. Only 4 materials after the update. Yes, only 4 materials after the update. I think it's in this picture. Yeah, this is the only 4 materials that we will have after the update. I have 600 plus Treasure of the Warrior chest. Varun, I know it's not giving us enough details. Try KT, you will see. And they put the best stars, that with 4,000 coins. Only try a week. It's worth it, bro. I do that all day. Or I'm gonna do it this time on the live stream because you're requesting it. I'm not really happy about doing that in the expedition. So you're saying to refresh the shop because I have a very high chance of getting gold star. Oh, there you go. I actually got a gold star. How about that? It's just still you're spending kind of 100 gems for a gold star. Yeah, that was. I'm not sure if that was pure luck though. I don't think. Yeah, you won. You won on that one. I got a gold star. Will they add more blueprints to buy from Ceroli? They will definitely do that. It's not all day, 90%. Alright, got you, bro. Which cavalry commander should I focus first and second as free to play. Genghis and Saladin. Refresh all of them. I only have a few gems until tomorrow when I'm gonna buy the bundle, the gear up bundle. That was so good. I know, wasn't it? It's not pure luck. There is a pretty good chance to get gold stars and legendary heroes, as you have seen. Okay, Simon Tuzo. Lucky Ronnie, gold stars and gold sculpture. It's enough for one refresh. I know. Show us your KVK map. Yeah, it's worth it for 100 gems. It definitely is. I'm not gonna say no to that. You wanna see the KVK map? Or I'm gonna show the KVK map and that's gonna be it. Because I also need to spend my action points, but there's no need to do that. So this is the KVK map. What more do you want to see about it? Or our camps, our fortress, everything burned. Everything is burning. Our high ruins are being destroyed. Chaos everywhere. We only have one more camp to destroy. How long is it gonna take? Another 19 hours. One more camp to destroy and that's it. Got to kill some barbarians. They should drop the price a little bit on passports because I think it's a bit too expensive even for free to play. Well, for free to play it's definitely expensive. Yeah, that's the thing. I know about the migrations. Not sure. They said they won't touch the migrations. Why you use Saladin first and Genghis second? Why not Genghis primary and Saladin second? Because Saladin is much more defensive and they avoid hitting Saladin. That's why I use Saladin first. Ronnie, do you know Johnny Sin? Probably I heard about him. It just doesn't cross my mind right now. Have you been buying the newspaper for the 10 gems? I'm still not convinced is it worth it or not. Oh yeah, I've been buying it every day. You can read some pretty funny stuff in the newspaper. And look at that, infantry held plus 1%. Yesterday, the 1429 DTS and 1424 CPBL alliances met on the field of battles with 33,544,500 warriors losing their lives or suffering injuries. Today, that kneels rang out for the fallen. Governor 1422 of Alliance NBA 5 gained a large amount of power yesterday. Why would they do that? If not prepare for war. Why would they do this? Anyway. Glory of the undefeated. According to the latest information, Governor Unfazed has completed the gathering of talents achievement. Amazing work. With the governor's help, many commanders have developed incredible new powers, making them not invisible. What? Making them not invisible. Invincible. Not invisible. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. On the battlefield. Night invisible? Invincible. Anyway, this glorious victory is the result of the hard work of the governors and all their commanders. A member of the public has recently sighted a fair maiden who always stands in the middle of a lake admiring the moon at midnight. The maiden is enveloped in holy light with a beauty beyond words, apparently. Oh. The lake has already become a holy wishing land to which endless visitors are traveling daily. Drop a like to that as well. Again, Unfazed is twice on the paper. It has been reported that Governor Unfazed has unlocked the achievement Gathering of Talents. Alright. They already mentioned about him on the other paper. In a spirit of adventure to inspire our hearts, the adventurer downplayed the achievement in an interview as a mere side benefit of curiosity, the most important part of which is an undying thirst for knowledge. It sounds easy, but I bought the paper every day because there's achievement about the paper. Johnny sings in a clean-shaved, bald white man with a respectful guy. Oh, I don't know him then. T6 is coming soon. I don't think so. Bro, what's this point of Wises and Theo if they can't counter Attila? Knight meaning almost. So almost invisible. Knight invisible. Invincible. Alright, almost invincible. Why did they just wrote almost invincible? Why did they have to put a complicated word? Thank you very much, it's busy. you sort it out for me. Do you like this KVK format or the first format? I like this KVK format. Ronnie, random port, kill those gatherers. Almost near same thing. Got it. Alright, y'all. That's pretty much about this live stream. I mean, I was supposed to talk about the equipment, but on the last 40 minutes, we'll just talk random things about everything. Thank you all for tuning in for the live stream, and I do have to give some special thanks to Tour Guide the Kraken. Amazing support. Cataloni, thank you for becoming a member, and thank you all for being here. You're all amazing. You're all the legends. And tomorrow, there might be a surprise for you. Tomorrow, after the update, right after the update, like maybe 10 minutes before the games even start. You never know. We might just be live streaming, seeing about the new equipment all together, debating what's going to be good and bad. So stay tuned for that as well. You're all welcome. You're all amazing. Stay amazing and stay awesome. This is your boy Johnny signing off. Peace out, yo. How about that? That's it.